Moving so fast, you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn on my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. Was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party. As if it's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the new still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute on the solution.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping you, but ain't nobody trying to plant your seeds and water too. Lest you're cool with starving, who gotta harvest that garden? You. Meaning me, it became easy to see that I'm the one gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bang, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously some flaw that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, brother Ali.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, but now we're the solution.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. The Athletics try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next, Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league. And one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. and look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate here is Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to right field. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Ro?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And Dan D-Ro, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. In previous duels with DeGrom, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Hey. Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 90.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Acuna digs in now. He enters this one second in the American League in round triplet.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the first down.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Next to hit, Marcus Semien. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 51 on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it through early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
At the plate now, Frank Thomas. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Popped him up. Hernandez near the first base bag, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, inside.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here it comes, 1-0. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3 runs already home here. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The A's lead this one 3-0. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Gary Sheffield. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, Matty, you need to get some
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
The average sits at 294, 17 home runs, and 63 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Thomas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sheffield on second. Clemente on at first with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Angels strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
Athletic. The left fielder, Eddie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw on the first in time, 1 away.
Batting in, the catcher.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Into the box now, Ken Donahue. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first, 2 down. Up next, Joe Morgan. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Edwin Young as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings. And you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand for this point in the season. Bo Bichette is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Now the first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 3-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
The third baseman.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
From the stretch, Andrew McCutcheon is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up. Bichette over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, it'll be Frank Thomas. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball
1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock after that pop up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Eddie Rosario. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, but he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon as he just pretty much could not get anything working. At the plate, Ken Donahue, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's now 7-0.
me venga a frontear, preguntarle al...
All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Gary Sheffield. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. There's one away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pudge Rodriguez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager.
Leading up for the A's.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Popped him up. Hernandez in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Two out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Next up, Roberto Clemente. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. outside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now to the plate, David Fletcher. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Edwin Yan hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit down the line at first. The 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Clemente rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got it.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-event at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's 5 for 7. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
The first baseman, number 35.
Next up for the A's, Frank Thomas. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The A's lead it 7-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forward the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0. base hit into right center.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants to hold it.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
2 strikes.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Chopped to third. Chapman brings it in to Morgan at the bag. To Thomas at first. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Rodriguez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels held in check there. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And now the first pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Rosario carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That evens it up 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
So 1-1 home.
Ball, down.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times. And this guy's accounted for half of them. Known to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
To plate now, Ken Donahue. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away. Popped him up. Bichette waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Aaron Slegers gets recalled to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his career totals, Acuna is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball. But no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 10-1. Now into the box, Anthony Rendon, who grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. In now, Roberto Clemente. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, David.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. As he grounds one briskly to short. Simeon's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter. Andrew McCutchen is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And in steps Big Frank. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's are gone in order. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. And stepping in, Edwin Young. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Ben. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Keith Hernandez. Liner in there for a base hit.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is, we do not give away at-bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Jordan Hicks gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Gary Sheffield. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Judge on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. Fouled off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
1-2, here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Ken Donahue, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. base hit into center field. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 10 and the Angels 1. And now Pudge Rodriguez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on the first to record the out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 2 down. Stepping in next, David Fletcher, who bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will add one more to their winning streak. This ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Oakland blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Jacob deGrom earns win number 7 on the season. Chris Sale was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, the Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pounded the Indians 10-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-7. Kyle Freeland got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 1-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-2. The Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-7. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 10-6. The Friars got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep yourself in control. Keep it.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. The A's have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Brady Singer gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Damon rages back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So now to the plate, number 19. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Live but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues. The relay, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. A shot down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got it.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Zach Greinke be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. If he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
There's Johnny Damon now. She'll get us started in the home half of the first. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one.
Oh, look at the diving stop in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Pee-wee. 3.
In now, Pee-wee Reese. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 7 homers and 36 RBIs. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground for Simeon to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Thomas, who's in time for the out.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the Royals DH, Dominic Smith. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Royals leave 1. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate is Frank Thomas, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And set up working plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Frank Thomas retired to kick off the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Ripped down the first base line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues. And
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one. And just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And that's through. Base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Damon is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to bat, Ken Donahue, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ready with the 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when you're 2 outs in an inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ronald Acuna is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Donahue at second with 2 down. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Into the box, number 19. Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Up the always intense Matt Chapman. Swing and a liner. A foul ball here, 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is line to left. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to second. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. Into the box now, Frank Thomas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of the second. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-0.
It's coming back.
Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball well outside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrew Benintendi sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. At the plate now, Colin Moran. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball. The count holds it 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the full field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Eddie Rosario, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
One out, nobody on. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he misses, ball 4. Next to hit is Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's a strike to throw down. And it's behind the runner to first.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Simeon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Short, hit hard. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So now to the plate, Ken Donahue, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Donahue is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out.
Baseball 101 at its finest right there. Just a beautiful example of a well-executed relay play to nab the runner at the plate.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
In now, number 19. Now a flare out to left center. Reese will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 7 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw down to first, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Rognadodor now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Johnny Damon. Now a swinging bunt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. Home run. So a solo home run for Johnny Damon. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. To third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. No balls and a strike to count. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now here is Frank Thomas, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. McCutchen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Ro. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on top 7-1. Digging in now for Kansas City, Hank Aaron. 0 down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Donahue finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Dominic Smith flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pops this one up. Thomas shading to his right, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They're down 7-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next to Berkeley area. Simi.
Said you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Said you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much.